my green, I'm tryna get strong, tryna get fun. Where I'm from, it's and don't take no dumb threats. They see funds, they hot friends. You been up, not up. Next.
All right, coming up next, it's a middleweight matchup between Israel Adesanya and Anderson Silva. Well, he still owns the record for the longest title reign in UFC history, nearly 2,500 days. Anderson the Spider Silva, and I guess, DC, with no mandatory retirement age, this guy might go forever.
Anderson Silva is one of the greatest fighters of all time. One of the guys that when you think of mixed martial arts and you think of the UFC, you immediately think of the Spider. You think of the highlight reel, winning the belt from Rich Franklin, the up kick on Vitor Belfort, the knee against Stephan Bonner, the bobbing and weaving against Forrest Griffin. He has a highlight reel a mile long, one of the most fantastic martial artists the sport has ever seen.
And still proving to be competitive in his mid-40s. That is the goal again tonight. So one of the best to ever do it, Anderson the Spider Silva. All right, so here he is, the inimitable last style bender, Israel Adesanya, still undefeated as a mixed martial artist. DC, you tried to bring him in to emulate John Jones back in the day, and he's such a meticulous, thoughtful guy that he said no because Luke Rockhold was in that gym and he thought he might have to fight him one day.
He knew that at some point he would reach Luke Rockhold in his division, so he said, you know what? I want to help you, DC, but I can't because of what's going to happen going forward in my career. He did not want to put Luke or himself in such an awkward situation. How about forward thinking? How about forward thinking that would have come to pass only a few short years later? But in Israel Adesanya, you also have the mentality, but the fighting ability to become a UFC champion in only 12, 13 months.
Our tail of the tape for this middleweight fight. Silva is 14 years the elder. Adesanya is 2 inches taller. He will have a 3-inch reach advantage. Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a Muay Thai kickboxer and jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 34 wins, 11 losses, and 1 no contest. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil, Anderson, the Spider Silva! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 22 wins, 1 loss. He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 185 pounds. Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya!
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. You will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it official.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, well, the fans wanted to see this fight. Ask and you shall receive as round 1 gets underway between Anderson Silva and Israel Adesanya. And the focus for the last style bender here tonight is on the finish.
It has to be. He has to go out there and make a statement. He has to go out there and take one of his longtime idols and finish him. That can be difficult mentally, but Anderson is so tough, it will also be very difficult for him to accomplish physically.
Whoa!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Effective punch there by Silva. Oh! Oh, huge block! Wow.
Good right hand.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Nice punch by Adesanya.
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots.
Wow, actually got the takedown.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but...
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to set up an arm triangle choke. He needs to secure the left arm, push it across, and secure it with his head. He needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest.
And this might just be a matter of time. All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking for?
When I get to the side control of the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
So we pull up the stats for you now. 32 total strikes have landed for Anderson the Spider Silva.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
And he landed the right hand there.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Round one winding down here. All right, single collar tie now. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
Round two now. Israel Adesanya and the future UFC Hall of Famer Anderson Silva. Silva gets caught with that punch. He's treading water now. Gotta find a way to move those feet. Everything works off of the jab, doubles up on it there. Nice kick landed there by Silva. That kick blocked by Adesanya. Right hand on point.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
So we pull up the numbers here. 45 total strikes have landed for Anderson Silva. And connecting with 52% accuracy against Israel Adesanya. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Ooh, nice knee to the body, just what he needed there. Oh, beautiful strike there by Israel Adesanya. He's got a lifetime in the game. Not only strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit.
Looks pretty tight here, DC.
He can find it. It's over. John, it's over. Oh, wow. Oh!
Oh!
He used
submits him with the armbar.
I mean, just steps ahead of the competition. Where you're playing checkers, he's playing chess in the ground fighting. And it showed tonight in this big submission victory.
Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 2 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, Anderson, the Spider Silva!
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything right, he could get to his position, which is the ground, and he would be able to find a finish by submission tonight. He did just that.